Get that
Watching them weak ass Texans, bro.
It's on mute.
No, I'm just saying.
I ain't looking at it.
We got another. Hold on.
Look, it's on my arm, bro. Like I got
really
the whole
a fan.
shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
We gonna
into
talk
the
about it
city.
all. Because I noticed the tattoo first. That's what I was gonna bring
If you
up.
got the ink on you, I can't just sit here and be like, I'm a Seattle fan now. For what? Nigga, now I gotta get a big ass bird beak on the edge of my shit. Like, I got to deal with it.
Episode 265 of the Pour Horsemen. You got LP. We also got
JC here.
Phil.
Wait, hold on. We need show the club real quick before we.
He about to club one of you
Yeah, we can't hold it up like that.
haters out there, man.
You said.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna get that mug signed before he get up out of here. We gonna
Nah,
sign.
we ain't gonna sign
we can't sign your bag.
Yeah, one signature is gonna turn into 40 signatures. We're gonna have a mural.
Like you
on
left
your
school
wall.
for the
depressed
day.
ass kid. In the stu- you know that
That
depressed
can't do this
student
field trip.
that be having a cast on everybody's signatures. Just be sitting there sad.
And we got also,
KC.
and we have a special guest who you already heard, who came in here bad at us already because we was not watching the Texans game when we walked in. Brother, please introduce yourself.
What's going down? It's your boy Lil Darrell, the comedian, your grandmama favorite comedian, aka Dope Nizzy. Look me up, I'm Googleable.
And he already got the game on his lap.
Don't tell everybody.
No,
I
we
want
got
them
to.
just
We are
look
honest
like I'm
podcast,
in
bro.
here
Nah, we
and
are
I'm focused.
We
You got
are
a fantasy?
honest podcast, bro.
You got a fantasy?
I'm playing I got some dual money on the line.
So that's
That's why you watch it.
No, this game is just off of pure
I
because
respect it.
tatted on my
Yeah, because he
goddamn
be
arm.
first off, at least you got it on mute. This brother was
he be-
literally
oh
shit.
My-
Hey,
Yeah,
pause real
I'm a
quick.
Detroit Lions fan.
Man, I've always had a deep under love for like since Barry, since Megatron, and I just always liked the Stafford Hart. He played like the city. You see what I'm saying?
Phil, can you do that right
always-
now? Can you get it?
We could do a bump if nothing else. No, I want a bump. The cast, brother. There it is.
yo.
All right,
wanna-
so before we
but-
jump
Got
into
the
our
hit-
interview,
I'm on the hitchhiking horseman.
just hold it up with your thumb already out there.
before we get into our interview, because people are concerned about you, brother. You got people asking about you, what's going on. So can you explain what happened so people know that you're in good spirits?
So I went to New York, had a tournament up there. I traveled with these people. So it's like firefighters, policemen, all people that do first aid, all that. You could play in it, or even if you're in the Air Forces or whatever, you could play in it. So went up there playing them in the second game, go up for a layup, and he tried to block it. Now when he tried to block it, he hit my middle finger, right? And when I came down, I was like, dang, feel like my shit dislocated. I looked down, my middle finger was no longer my longest finger on my hand. My finger had went down into my knuckle and broke my
Who is this no good bastard to do such a thing?
So the dude that did it, who I'm playing against, I keep looking at folks. I'm like, man, I know you. It's like your face just looked familiar. And then he finally told me, he's like, I played in the Wood. I played in Coach Carter. But
he's the guy.
It was the word.
It was
on
Stacey's
Sunday,
friend.
bro.
Stacy's friend up the wood.
Yeah. He was cool though. He was mad cool.
Yeah, because he wasn't the one with a short middle finger. I'd be cool too. Like, you good? No. You suing me? Okay, cool. Soon as he told me he was on something where he got legal check, we talking to your lawyer. Because you got a lawyer. You probably got the same lawyer you had in Sunset Park.
No, I was like 7 or 8 when Sunset Park came out.
He should be like 50.
Yeah, he is.
He
and
40.
that was crazy. It was. I'm like, so he was like, yeah, I was 30 when I played in Coach Carter.
He was 30 playing a high schooler?
Well, shit, Stacey Dash was
Yeah,
27
she
and
was.
clueless.
What's crazy is you was playing with first responders.
Yeah, first responder.
Where are you? I was going to ask which one was he. He was like, it's police officers,
Police
firefighters.
officers, 5 people.
What you do?
What does he do?
I thought thought you was gonna be playing like in the internet.
No longer sharing my
God, you are sharing, bro. This is a
God, what's going on? Like,
I thought you were playing.
He just oversee the tournament, bro. Like that's
He
it.
an overseer.
he should have been playing.
I'm no longer sharing my career information on this
What
platform.
career?
Man.
Bro, look,
This whole goddamn story that went out of hand.
I thought that you were playing with like in the entertainer basketball league or something like that, bro. You were playing with firemen.
Them people is juiced up all day, bro. They running in fives. They don't think they throwing hard fives.
Bro, what are you like a flyer or something? Like they get one person that's not in them careers or something?
Yeah.
I remember like Native American
Call you
tournaments in
civilian.
Oklahoma.
They just call you civilian.
Okay. Call you civilians?
Yeah.
Damn.
Nigga, this is Gotham.
You got hurt being a civilian.
So you're the ringer. You were the ringer that they brought in to get buckets.
It's like, yeah, get him. We could really.
So are you done hooping?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah.
If you see me with a basketball in my hand,
Snatch it out.
slap me, man. Just slap
for
me,
real,
bro.
This
gonna be
good. Nah, I got a partner that
Name
do
your
sounds.
Wait, do what?
He do sound. He ain't old. He probably in his like late 20s, maybe mid 20s, and he out there hooping. And he said somebody while he go up for a rebound clipped his foot, and his knee was in the back of his leg. And then he said when he got up, it was his knee.
Nah, bro.
And I've been hurt.
remember how he stretch it?
You remember on the Mummy when them bugs was going in that body? That's how his kneecap
His
sounded like.
kneecap, and I was like,
Yes.
bro, what you?
No.
He got this. His cast come from his ankle to his thigh. He walking
bro.
like
Come
this.
on, man.
I say, so you gonna be hooping when you get off of injury reserve? Nah, I'm probably done. Sound similar to
I
you.
am. I'm done. I can't. Look.
You over 26? Yeah, that's our time, bro. We gotta know when it's over. I'm 36. My wife, I played a celebrity game not too long ago, and I kind of sprung my ankle. So for a few weeks, I was down. She wasn't mad that I was hurt. She was mad I was hurt and couldn't help with all the kids we got. She was like,
it's
listen,
out of commission.
you can't afford to get hurt as a grown ass daddy
Right.
with 3 kids.
You can't.
2 twins, 10 months old, and a 4-year-old. She say, you gonna leave me out here to live out some dreams? You wasn't even on the basketball team. Right, that's what I'm saying. You ain't even hoop like that outside of the street block. And you gonna get hurt as an old motherfucker trying to hoop?
Yeah, he tripping.
She say, now if you out there trying to run a 40, you did run track or play a little flag, you did play football, I could see that. But to get hurt in the sport, you never played any type of professional.
Understand. Last week, I went to the Lions game in Detroit. I ran a 40. I ran the slowest fucking 40.
On the field?
Nah, it was like
The fan experience. The fan experience.
It was for teenagers and down.
Yeah, so I wasn't about to get hurt. I ran like a 6-second 40.
But you knew not to go out there trying.
Exactly.
Then
I
you
knew
hear
my
slight,
limitations. Like something hurt on my knee.
You
or
pull
pop my
something.
hamstring.
You got
I didn't do nothing.
How you gonna get on the plane to come back?
Exactly. And I was up there by myself. My wife would have
Killed you. She wouldn't even been concerned that our wives not
they don't care.
concerned
They could care
that
less.
we hurt. Like, oh my God, you could have been in rupture something. Fool. So you gonna miss work all this week, or you gonna be able to go? Luckily, I don't have a regular job, and I can roll.
But you still got to travel.
But I gotta travel. Her concern is the kids.
And
But that's a job.
It is, and she
More
go to
so.
work during the day, and I'm home by myself. So it's really like, how I'm gonna chase these little bastards around
Straight up.
if I'm limping.
straight up.
That's
You ain't got that.
And it's really a valid point.
I work with kids all day.
I taught for
Every
8
day.
years, so at that
That's
point,
what I
I
did.
didn't do Nothing.
Okay, let's get into our brother now anyway, because we get into the interview type questions.
Hey, God bless Philip and his finger, man.
He can't even flip. He can't even. Yeah, he can't.
You just have to do this.
Yeah,
like
he can't even do that. Nigga, you can be doing this. Look, this mean I think thank you. I could be wrong, but I think this means thank you in sign language.
Depending on which part of the word.
They gonna be like, hey man, what happened to your hand? Thank me for what?
So it sounds like, as we get into originally a Houstonian, so you from Houston?
Southwest Houston, Texas, guessing in West Airport to be exact.
What school you went to?
I was on the Westbury, but I went to Lamar. Y'all know they used to recruit people like a small JUCO. And so they came to my games and my track meets and sat in my living room and talked to my people and stuff.
Okay,
they gonna send you a letter that say you not accepted. And
because I know that you got wings on your leg.
Yeah,
that's what I'm about to say.
So you better be one of the fastest people on earth.
I was out there. I ran a little junior track. We went to JOs in Miami for 4x4. I was scratch leg on all the relays, 4x1, 4x2, 4x4.
What is scratch leg?
First.
All right.
Out the blocks. One they depend on breaking the stagger, keeping it, and don't get your ass whooped and put us in the worst predicament.
So, athlete, we always do this. We usually do it with basketball, but let's do it with track. If you had a chance, are you more like a Noah Lyles? Are you more like a Usain Bolt? Like, what's your...
I'm definitely not Usain, because he was, but I'm somewhere in the middle, like...
Maurice Green.
Yeah, like a solid, like nothing.
I mean, Maurice Green had doping allegations, though, didn't he?
But he probably had doping allegations.
I was doing a little creatine, but...
I was gonna say different though.
Yeah, a little creatine, but that little, a little
Shakari Richardson.
Yeah. Misunderstood in a lot of ways.
So if you would have kept running, what would have been your event?
Probably like the 200.
Okay.
That's why I was. That curve, I used to lean in it real tough. Like, there was some good days. Like, that was the best sport to me. Like, you got to fraternize with the other schools. You got to be around half-naked girls.
Them Texas relays.
Texas relays. I got to run the which relay waves go from 200s to 400 and the 800 all in one relay. We did that at Texas Relays. I got to run people like Mookie Brown, Andrew Kelson, Fred Gold, a lot of.
So you had a chance to like do this seriously then.
And then the thing about it on relays, if something happened with, the thing about Lamar, people think because it was in River Oaks and we by the white folk, it was like that. But what they fail to realize is they went to all the hoods
and
recruited all these really, really good people from the hoods of all over Houston. So they just brought a lot of ghetto to a lot of the Anglo-Saxons who I found out they wasn't no better than us. They took a lot of drug dealers and put them by drug users.
You know what? That's real.
A lot of Asians, then the Mexicans that was on there already. We had a lot of wars. Like Yates came up there, Worthing came up there to try to, intimidate us, not knowing it's a lot of niggas up here.
Yeah, facts.
And we was ready for that drama. So it was like, damn, this is crazy. But we got like freedom. Like we was like, you know what I'm saying? As long as you good at sport, whatever, you leave off campus, go, whatever, it don't matter. So
what's that show that Tay Diggs is on?
All American.
This like All American.
It was just like I was like I felt like my boy. Like went over to a whole nother school straight out of Crenshaw, Southwest though, still Dubs, and took us and put us in this environment we knew nothing about. I didn't even know River Oaks was a thing until I had to get bussed over there. And I was like,
I didn't know until
this.
I was dating my current wife. Like
we had some of the baddest women come out of Houston over there. I put that on your wife came from there.
She lived there as an adult. I'm talking about high school. I remember it was some definitely some nice women.
Well, you ever heard of LSG? Lamar Senior Girls used to throw the hotel party.
I thought you was talking about Levert Sweat Gill.
So, no, I know what he's talking about.
Lamar was wild though.
What did you say it again? It was called
Lamar Senior Girls, LSG.
That's a real thing.
We used to throw hotel. We got banned from every hotel on the 59 and 69 loop, 610 loop. After my senior year, they was like, "Yeah, y'all can't come here no more." We set our fire alarms, and of course, we was that Nuck If You Buck era, so we had a lot of parties get shut down by 12 off of 3-4 songs.
Yep.
Laws pull up, here we go out. Then it just moved to the parking lot, and we was.
What year you graduated?
05.
Oh, you a year before me.
So, that was a golden year, I think. It was still before technology really was buzzing. Like I had to get to my first piece of cat. I had to get directions. I had to call
MapQuest.
Yeah, I had to. So you say you where? And then she was
Damn, that is crazy.
Black kids these days, they don't struggle.
I gotta look at a map,
bro. You say you where?
I'm older than everybody on here.
You make a left, you had to get off. You like, I'm lost. You had to go in the gas station. Let me see your phone.
I didn't have no cell phone.
No, you had to get in there. Let me see your. Can I borrow your phone?
Yes.
Call them back. Look, I'm at that Shell on T-Well. What you said?
Ask people for directions.
It's gonna be a yellow house.
I had a Rand McNally map,
and she
like the one you fold out.
Now you come, the way we use GPS now, like how was I making it?
Nigga said he had
the Rand McNally map, the one you folded out.
Hey, that's the map of Goofy movie.
I had that, bro. That you had to look at and do the distance by. If it was a 5, that really meant 10 miles. If it was a 50, that really meant 100 miles.
That's how Disney is so messed up. Niggas had the highway split in Idaho and Los Angeles.
They did. That is crazy.
Fish. He had to choose left or right to go to Idaho
or Los Angeles.
That
is crazy.
This shit is wild.
That is crazy. So, okay, Houstonian. After high school, when did you or were you already in the comedy game as you were in high school?
I was doing a lot of stage plays.
Okay.
I went to y'all ever heard Upward Bound?
Yeah.
It's I went there. So we had a real director by the name of Professor Sims came in and started putting plays together. I was like, shit, I'm on my little acting. I did a couple church plays.
Yeah.
When they had me in there, because I wasn't gonna join the choir, but my mama said, "You gonna do something."
So you was in the manger at one point.
Yeah, I was one of the little sheep people.
Okay.
Just dug down. Didn't do too much moving.
I think we all did that.
Everybody was a skill part in the church play.
Our mom was a pastor.
Yeah.
They tried to get us to do the praise dance.
Oh, you was in there.
No.
Nah, we never got that far.
We went to one practice, and I said, I'm not doing this. And they almost cussed, but I was like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
She was like, you got a pop lock. I said, yo, I'm not doing this.
But that's what got me started. And then in the Upward Bound, we did a few plays. I got the starting role. I got a couple of awards with it. I was like, okay, this is something I want to do. So I went to Lamar College in Beaumont. That's where I graduated from. And so I started doing some other acting classes. And, college, they got a little Apollo night. I did Sandman. I did a talent night. And I didn't know what I was going to do for the talent night. So I came out there dancing, rapping, told some jokes till they kicked me off for cussing too much. And then
like Flavor Flav.
Yeah, I was nervous too. I had drunk some MD-22. Right before I got in there, I threw up in the parking lot because that's what MDD gonna. That 2020.
It's gonna come out.
Regardless, green apple too. So I was but I was unnervous after that. I was still drunk. No matter how much you throw up that MD-22, you still gonna be drunk. Yeah. And I went in there and I was like, this probably it right here. Some years went by and really I got in. I'm now working like 4 jobs. I'm like a teacher. I work for Bank of America. Don't know how I did that. The people shouldn't even been running them people stuff like that. And I was a lead don't know how I did that, but they're working at a furniture store.
Working at a bank and teaching at
No, I was like, you remember the old Westwood Mall on Bissonnette?
Yeah.
Nah, it's just a whole bunch of random stuff. I worked in one of them random stuff. And so I was like a QC analyst for these Bank of America letters that would go out. People really much.
They had you in quality control?
Like letters that would go out saying you gonna get evicted, or we taking your house, or you got 4 months to get your stuff together. We had to make sure it wasn't nothing legal, so they could be like, oh, they misspelled there, we gonna sue because we didn't know what there you was talking about. Stuff like that.
Like there, THEIR.
At night.
You were the lead.
Yeah, because I worked from 4 to 12 a.m. because I taught during the daytime. Then I taught special ed. So my day was frustrating because I got to deal with a biter, a screamer, a runner, a shitter, a boy talking monkey, over-sexual. One wasn't supposed to be there. He was just there because his brother was there and his mama wanted 2 checks. So it was 3 teachers to 8 kids. And I want y'all to think about that.
I know.
Our average class is 1 teacher to anything.
8 individuals.
Yeah, bro, them
because
kids,
we had all 8 of them, man.
You need
That's
all
how
hands on deck, bro. All
3
hands on deck.
teachers and 1 teacher was gone. We was outnumbered now because it's 2 to 8. Because once the runner jumped the baby gate and he get out, somebody got to take and run after him. Now you down to 2 to 7 kids. Then once somebody hold the one that's biting, because he just going around biting whoever.
Bruh.
And we had too many parents coming in saying, my child getting bit, what's going on? Shit, somebody in here biting. The hell you think going on? It ain't us.
We got to bite
it. It ain't the teachers biting. You act like you don't know what class your student in talking about somebody bit my child. One of the other ones.
He said the parents would say, why my kid coming home bit?
Because somebody in here biting.
Yeah, we got to catch him.
It's like you can't stop them. I don't know what it look like when somebody hungry for food.
We'll be on the lookout.
I don't know what it.
Send out the
You
search
can tell when somebody thirsty. They get,
they get parched.
You like, you thirsty. I can see that. Somebody like, but to bite somebody, I don't know what that look like. Because he's just sitting there like. Hey, come here. I don't want to. Just biting them outside shit. So I'm jumping over tables, tackling him to try to stop him from biting folk. I told everybody, dress in layers. That's what I started doing.
Is this a part of your set? Hold on. Is this what it? Because I've never heard this joke.
This really, I just told people.
This is a quality joke.
This is why I'm holding my laughter now, because I'm in this profession. Like, this is real story.
You know I ain't lying.
This is not a lie.
No. You don't tell people to dress in layers, bro. That is insane. Hold on.
I got a jacket. I got a jacket on, long sleeve. I'm wearing Wrangler jeans because you need thick. Nigga bit my leg one time. I said, oh, you little ankle biting bastard. So I said, all right, I'm gonna wear my little high boots, and because my daddy wore boots. So I like, let me borrow your boots. So I wore boots. I'm like, where you going to Western? No, nigga, the class.
That is insane.
It's dangerous back there.
No lie. I used to work at the Pelchins Children's Center, and what he's talking about, I went through with those kids. We had this little white boy who would poop in his hand and launch that hoe like a monkey.
Somebody threw it on the ceiling. We went damn near half the day, didn't even notice. Shit just on the ceiling till somebody was like, do you smell that?
He was like,
everybody. Somebody weaponized shit. I say, what is that? Somebody
he would weaponize shit.
Yeah, weaponize
remember Tim Ned?
Yeah,
I used to work there with him.
Yeah.
He'll tell everything I'm saying is facts.
Oh, matter of fact, shout out to Tim. He got a concert Wednesday night. Yeah.
Little dog was just like, and he was racist too.
No, you can't be racist that young.
I worked in the all-white district, so I know all of them.
He'd be like, Mr. KC, you gonna make me say it. You making me mad. Like, what the hell you gonna say? He'd be like, you gonna make me say it.
He bad.
I'm like, what?
Phil,
And he'll look around and he'll say, nigga!
Bro.
Tim
them kids,
vouch for this.
They call them special, but they wasn't really special. Like, them kids knew I can do this, and they not gonna do nothing because they thinking I'm this.
Of course.
Like, it's a boy in that speaking monkey. The boy watched Curious George.
Wait, hold on. What is speaking monkey?
He only spoke. Like, he would be like, Sebastian, you want to go to the bathroom? So he'd be like, bruh. And so, because he watched Curious George on the computer all day. And if you don't know what Curious George is, that's the monkey with the yellow suit.
He had the yellow drip.
Come on PBS. It still come on. And he watching all day. And they would have me watch him. So I'm watching it all day. And I'm in the all-white district, Alvin district. So it ain't even rich white people. It's regular trailer park white people. So they kind of like us mindset wise. You know what I'm saying? As far as private, like we just trying to get it. And so they was like, well, Mr. B, I'm only black person. The only other black person in the building is the counselor. It's just me and her, only black people. So we, you know, they, Mr. B, we see you with Sebastian a lot. We might need you to translate. And I'm translating. Nigga, he only speak. Monkey, what you trying to say? Like, you see what I'm saying? That's when I knew I had to get out the district. And that's when I started doing comedy full time. Because what y'all not gonna do is make a mockery out of me out here. I mean, I did it because I need the benefits. So I went in there and I did it. And I didn't want to make it seem like I really knew, but I knew, you know, you want to go to the bathroom. He good.
Yeah.
All right.
Nigga, I don't want you to know that I know what he said.
He said he good though.
I've encouraged you to workshop the joke with the layers because that can go.
Yeah.
The joke with the layers, there could be a setup and a punchline for that. That was pretty crazy. That was pretty crazy.
Real
That's
life.
real
Pretty
life.
crazy. Okay, so let's talk
Love
about
kids,
when you knew you were a comedian. Like, when did you know I got something?
I literally at one of my thirds at the Bank of America job, I had got into only reason, and this how God work in crazy ways. I only smoke grass.
Gotcha.
But I got into a little situation. I'll just say I accidentally got on the high speed chase. I just leave it at that. But I got it dismissed. But at the time I was on,
That's a lot though, right there.
I don't follow what the hell.
It's a high speed chase, but it was totally an accident. Didn't mean it. But once you into something, you know, you just gotta kind of get it. You like, all right, well, I'm already running, so.
Let's keep running.
They not gonna believe me if I just pull over now. I was like, oops, it was an accident. So I might as well at this point.
We got it.
I thought this was like lingo for something else.
No, it was like
this is real.
No,
Oh,
a
you
high
took
speed chase. Accidentally, I was asleep.
Because you
at
said
the
you
light.
started off, you was only on grass. I thought you
And then you went on a high speed chase.
No, I only smoked grass. So I met the dude. He was from New Jersey. I'm on a smoke break, and the only reason I smoked on the smoke break now is because I was on probation for this little incident. So God, at first I was like, boy, why you do me like that in this situation? Now I can't smoke grass. I'm smoking Black and Mild. So now for some smoke Black and Miles, I take smoke breaks. Wouldn't have never took a smoke break right there if I wasn't smoking Black and Miles. But God seen fit. He worked crazy. He could have just told me to start going outside. But he said, no, I'm going to get you in a little trouble with the laws. I'm going to put you on probation for a year. I'm going to have you scared to smoke, and then you're going to be out there smoking something else. So I'm out there, and then from New Jersey was like, yeah, I got all these little spots I do it like Aztecas and Zanzibar. And you could tell how far long ago, because Aztecas ain't been around forever. He was like, I just need some talent to put some shows together. I got some rappers and some poets. He say, hey, bro, what you do? I was like, people say I'm funny. He was like, well, shit, you want to do a stand-up there? I was like, shit. He was like, we'll sell tickets, you take half, and shit, we do like that. I was like, all right, bet. I got like, we did it at Bohemio's Cafe on Telephone, and 45 fit like 50 people. We got like 55, so like 55 tickets. Had a group of like family, friends, co-workers, old classmates. Sold the tickets, packed. Got some rappers, they suck. Little poets they suck. So at this point, I'm like, man, it's like a little bad show right now. These people might want their money back. But I done already spent my little half that I made off the tickets. So the last thing I could do is give these people money back. I don't have. So I said the best thing I could do is try to go out here and do my best job. This is my first time on stage like this. I don't have nothing wrote down. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know nothing. I ain't been to no comedy shows. I don't know no etiquette. I ain't really been watching comedy specials or nothing like that. I'm just going in here. I just said, well, I'm gonna just go in here and talk to the people I know that's in here. It was some of my partners, some co-workers. So I was like, yeah, talked about the job I hated that I was at. And I was like, yeah, my boss in here. But I was like, he ain't my boss no more because he just got fired, which he really did. And everybody bust out laughing because a lot of people knew he had just got fired. Because he was the nigga who got me the job. This was like my cousin boyfriend at the time, and he met me at an event. Huh? What? This was like my cousin boyfriend, and he met me at one of the little Thanksgivings, and he was like, boy, you funny. Yeah. You want to come work at this job I just got? I was like, damn, being funny led me to getting the job? Hell yeah. He got me. I supposed to take a piss test, got through that. I supposed to go to orientation, somehow skip through that. Yeah. And somehow I became the night lead. Yeah. Don't know how none of that happened. And then between and getting a night lead position, the nigga that hired me got fired. Pulled up on him midday. He at the, we here. It's like a call center setting. So we all over there. He eating his little wing stop. He talking to us at the booth. A little white lady came, tapped him on his shoulder, walked him outside. He left his wing stop. I was like, ooh, that boy Phil finna get a promotion. He never came back.
He finished his
the white lady came back, grabbed his little belongings. We was like, where Phil at? He was like, and walked out. We was like, well, lead the wings. Because we didn't know what happened. He just started on the leader wings. And so he got fired. And so like a week later, like 3 weeks later, I ain't seen him. He ain't been to none of the family events because he knew I was going to be there. I want to know, boy, what happened? Like everybody knew at the job we was kind of family. So every day what happened to Phil? Nick ain't showed up yet. He's like, we having an event next week. I say, I'm going to see what happened. And between that time, the comedy show started. I said, oh, you coming to that? He came. So I didn't know. I didn't have no comic jokes. I'm in there just talking. So he just got fired. We don't know why he got fired. Somebody said it was because he was giving unauthorized overtime. But I didn't say nothing because I got some of that overtime. So who am I to sit there and snitch on people? And he giving out crazy overtime too. So but we never really got the reason. But he was in there and everybody laughed. And I was like, oh shit, people really like
you got something.
You just telling the truth.
And how many minutes did you do?
45.
Damn. Wait, your first was 45 minutes?
That nigga Richard Pryor.
45 minutes.
Most sets are like 5,
15.
Because I didn't have no set. I didn't even know nobody.
15 is long.
I did that.
Nah, that's pretty crazy. 45 for your first?
45 minutes.
45,
That's
no
insane.
lie.
That's
I
insane.
I listened to Eddie Griffin interview. He was like, his first time, his partner bet him that he won't get on stage. He got up there and he did 45.
I did 45.
I don't know. I guess it's above.
I got like 13 of them recorded. That's on YouTube. Half of it sideways.
I've seen some.
It was on camera and somebody. This was 2012, so people didn't know how to use phones yet like that. So midway, that mug just turned. So my body just. So I was like, well, at least it ain't 45 minutes of me sideways, but that'll be interesting when I get big in a few years and they go back and look at all my little stuff. And I'm like, I was literally in there. I'm talking about my partner was in there. I talked about the time he caught me beating my meat at the house because I was in there. They left. I was like, bet he finna go eat. I could probably get this hoe out real quick, pop my little VHS in. It popped up.
Booty Talk 35.
Booty Talk 35 on VHS.
The Booty Talks were great, though.
Great. I'm thinking I'm going to get it out real quick. Darrell, what you shit, call me. All I could do is phone up.
I've seen you performing at churches. Did you tell this joke at the church?
You performed at churches.
I did a few churches. I did I did Pastor Keon at the Lighthouse Church. I did his birthday party it was me, Darrell, and this was before he got with Shaq wife too. This was like before COVID and all that. I did Silver. I done some
How did you get in that? Well, let's.
I was a church dude.
Oh, you did talk about.
That's what I said. We gonna get there.
Yeah. So and after that 45. The dude from Jersey was like, bro, you just did 45. He was like, all right, you got it. You got it. So we did 6 more. And I remind you, I did 2 years of comedy before I even knew one comedian before I knew about one open mic. I didn't even know where the comedy scene was out here. That's how crazy comedy in Houston is. Because after that show I did, somebody was like, my cousin partner daddy was like, hey, my boy graduating next week. You want to, how much you charge me to come do the graduation party? I was like, I don't know. I don't even know how to charge people. He was like, I got 125. Bet, my nigga, come on, 125 to come here. I was in the backyard, the little karaoke speaker, the mic, the dog nipping at my leg, the little girl
PTSD from the schools.
That's all I was talking about was the school. Matter of fact, so fast forward, so now 2 years, I've been getting paid. Yeah. I've been doing all my other 4 jobs. So what I really was doing was developing my style. I was getting confidence. Like I was doing spots that regular comedians wasn't even trying to do and still won't do. Like, cause they like so used to the comedy club, they only got 10 minutes. Like you start off doing comedy, you starting off doing 5.
That's 10, what we were saying.
At the most 15. So you niggas don't even know how to get a 30-minute set till 2 years in their thing. I got in the game. I had to learn how to do 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 7 minutes. Like I didn't know about what a light was. Like, hey, you got 5 light. I didn't know what respecting the light was, the time. I ain't know about none of that until like I did it for like 2 years. So the dude from New Jersey, we 6 shows in. We do a show on the north side. I get there. He burn off before I get there. Like it's a whole bunch of people just outside waiting. Like what happened? Show got canceled. I'm like, damn. At this point, I didn't have no other ways to do shows. So I'm like, boy, what the hell I'm finna do? I go on Facebook, a nigga from LA, this was when the Super Bowl and All-Star Weekend was all here in the same year. That
2016?
year. Some like
before the election.
No, it was like this was like 2013.
Yeah, before the election.
14, like it was like crazy out here. Like
the space
2015, something like that. Okay. So I had met nobody yet, but the dude, he was like, I'm doing showcases out there. I was like, bet I'm gonna get on one of them. Did like 2 of him. End up, I was like, well, I'm gonna do like my birthday show with you. He didn't show up, but the show was there, so we did it. My partner from high school was like, hey, I got this boy that do shows at Grooves. He do like Funny First Fridays or Funny First Saturdays. I'll get you on. He said, you just gotta sell tickets.
Bro,
man,
we used to go to Grooves for them dollar shots, like
75
cents. Oh my God,
I did that. I tell you about that. I got into a domestic situation. I didn't put my hands on nobody, but I was.
That shit.
I got assaulted. I got assaulted. Yeah. Luckily, the cop saw it.
Yeah.
At the beginning, it was like I saw it. You strangled him. I see the scratch on his neck, and she called my mama.
Damn.
I said, why you call my mama? Now she gonna hate you forever. Now that's why we wasn't together. I said we could have made it if you ain't called my mama, because once she don't like you, it's done. She not reversing it.
Yeah, it's over.
She ain't gonna be like, okay, I like her. You put my son. You put your hands on my son. Yeah, it's in her soul. You the devil now.
Yeah, it's over.
She devil. So we got through that.
So you start working the circuit in Houston.
Is your wife?
Oh,
we got through that. I thought
no. I got through that.
So you start working the circuit in Houston,
and then people like, man, where the hell you come from? Why you so strong? And we just like you just started, but I didn't though. So that lead, now I'm just going off, and then by 2017, I meet nephew Timing.
Yep.
He met me at this show I did with old school Dave Lawson, old school comedian. He do like a post office annual show, and I'm in there killing. Nephew coming there like, bro, I like you. I'm gonna bring you on tour with me. I'm whatever. Like 2 months later, that boy hit me like, hey, you can make it to Memphis. I was like, hell yeah. Got me a ticket, went out there, did 5 shows with him over the weekend. Killed the next week. That Saint said, hey, you can make it to Lexington, Kentucky. Yes, I can.
Yeah.
I know I couldn't, but I made a way.
Yeah.
And after that was 2017. I've been on tour with him ever since then. So
that's what's up.
Congratulations, brother.
just, you know.
I like Nephew Tommy. He do
the prank calls.
no. But
Steve Harvey.
what's the show?
Steve Harvey Morning
Love and Ready for Love.
Ready for Love.
On Oprah, yeah.
So-
he like on his 8th season.
Yeah,
crazy.
so
He produced that?
My wife.
No, he's the host.
He's the host.
He's the host.
Oh,
He's the
okay,
host. Yeah, he the
yeah.
host.
My wife and I watched that show. So what's funny about that is that when they were here, a teacher that I worked with was
He
on
was
the
on
show.
there. Which one?
He was the first one. The first one kicked off. He had the attire. His shit was off. You know what I'm talking about. So what's crazy about it, leading up to the show, he told me he was gonna be on the show. And so he was like, yeah, you got any advice? He older than me, mind you.
Okay.
Like he's way older than me. Like
how to get the women or just be on TV?
like I guess just his approach on the women and then like how he, and so I told him, I said, look, get you a fly suit or something and then just be confident. Whatever your MO is, be confident. Like, and what he is he like a kind of like a hotep type fella. Like he used to go to school wearing dashikis and shit.
Oh, he a brother.
And so so I was like, look, man, just be
Too hot for
be
him.
confident.
The bush.
But you know what I'm saying? Get a fly suit. Man, when I kid you not, when he wore what he wore on the first episode,
You knew he was getting cut.
multiple teachers, I don't even know how they got in contact with me, hitting me up. Do you see what this dude got on?
Wow.
I was like,
scared him
man,
away.
this dude missed the last 2 months of school.
I don't blame him.
He didn't even show
Yeah, I don't blame. I'm trying to get Habibi on the pod from this last season.
he was on the last one.
Yeah,
He,
They
last
had it in
season.
Houston again?
no, he
No,
went
he
to
was
the
in
one
Dallas.
in Dallas.
Oh.
But he's from here.
Mm-hmm.
Who's a BB?
He wear the turban on Ready for
I know
Love.
him from like his camera lady that like his shooter. She
Hostler.
E.
Yeah, I know
for
E too.
breakfast.
Yeah.
Like I met her like way long time ago. Like she done shot a lot of my like photo shots, my head shots and like that, and just crazy. Small world.
Small world.
You be
Yeah.
taking those headshots, like you be taking it serious, or is it hard to take those serious?
What?
The headshots.
That you got to send to talent
You got to
agencies.
sit there.
Oh no, I be in that mug like.
Yeah, and he has to do that because
it wouldn't be-
it wouldn't be
That's
unique.
what I asked.
And
Like,
I was going to
like,
go into
little Darrell, the comedian.
Yeah, right. Well, but even if he do that, it still
It's
like
still-
fits him
yeah,
because
I just be
he's
regular.
funny.
Yeah.
I just be ready.
But we went to your show, and I wanted to talk about how you linked up with Jeff because I think y'all's chemistry is like very organic, even though y'all probably
Shout out Jeff.
I don't know how long y'all know
Jeff
each
connected
other.
us.
I was rooting
but-
for you. I was rooting for you on that movie.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. I was not rooting for him.
So
on
it
that.
was some people
I
that hit
hated
me.
him
They
on
was
the
like,
movie.
"Bro, you was hoe."
That's what I felt. That's what I felt.
I some people was like,
you was.
And then I had some people was like, bro, they was hating on you hard in that.
But
hoe.
the reason I was really rooting for you though, because we had interviewed Jeff Shelley,
We
and
did.
I was walking up, and he came, and he didn't even like say hello to me. He was just like, "Bro, I didn't know you was knock me," and I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't care who the villain is. I hope they get you. Like, and you was the villain, and I was all the way
It
invested.
was shit like that.
Yeah,
Like,
like you gotta go.
man, I met Jeff. We met like as soon as I got on the scene, as far as meeting all the comics and shit like that. So we've been knowing each other since like 2015, 16. And like we was both on a path of doing like
Checking the game.
No, we up 623. We up 623.
It's on camera,
fourth
too.
quarter. Yeah. So shout out. You see it. That's why I'm so enthused with the conversation because I ain't worried about us. That's
I
why-
feel you, 'cause we got an episode. My lines was losing.
Yeah, and you
Tennessee,
probably wasn't even concentrating.
I wasn't.
Right now, I'm so comfortable right now with y'all because
I've been watching.
You've been
Yeah,
watching. You've
yeah.
been looking. He got the glasses on, so he been sneaking like, oh, these niggas is going
Yeah,
out.
The only reason I'm here is because my Lions won on Thursday. If it
And
was,
they
if it
done
was
already.
today and we playing, I wouldn't be here.
I wouldn't
I've
even got
already
to see
told
this
them we need
man
to change
presence.
this.
And my wife was like, they throwing a podcast on a Sunday.
We do every
right there,
Sunday.
And you going? I said, yeah, I'm going to go.
Brother, we appreciate
he
it.
fucks
Yeah, I
with
was
you.
like,
And from an NFL fan, a truth.
Yeah,
I can
was like,
respect
I
that.
said, I gotta put my career first. I say, my Texans is a close second, right up there with the family. I say, but I gotta put my career first. That's the only way I could put my family a close second if I put my career first.
You were saying y'all were on like the same trajectory, or what?
Yeah, like we was both starting off on the stage.
Okay.
And then right around that time, people really started getting off on the internet. And he started making the videos. I was like, and I wasn't biased or nothing, but I was a hard critic on them internet people when they first started. And I was like, Jeff, you really the only one I'm really laughing at on their videos. And it's not just because you my partner. I was like, I really think you should just go. Not leave the stage alone, but like really put on there. And couple years later, boom. I was like, damn.
So you are not into that type of content of comedy.
Should have had been hell.
But even now.
Right. Shit.
But you doing
I can't complain because I don't force nothing.
Exactly.
And I was doing it. People was like, you should do it. I was like, look, it ain't my lane. And I'm a firm believer of staying in your lane. As soon as you start getting in somebody else's lane, you don't know. You got dirt tires. They probably riding on snow roads. They got snow tires, dirt tires and snow tires that it look like they going faster. Y'all just in a different vehicle. Like y'all gonna probably get to the same place. Just at a different time. But you trying to get in somebody else's lane, you gonna end up swerving and hit something and wreck, and then you gonna stop your whole progress to begin with.
In that realm of, or in y'all's world, is it more lucrative just to, like, your lane is just staying on stage, or do you have to do something like digitally, or do you have to like advance your content space?
I use my like the internet and the social media for me more to when I go to do a show and get all these people to come follow me, I do it for them to stay.
Right.
For the people that organically can't follow me off of my stand-up, I mainly do what I do to keep them straight on my internet until they get to see me again, or encourage them, or really show people, hey, I'm out of town. Yeah. Because you show people you out. I done got shows just from showing people I was doing shows.
That makes sense.
They was like,
that makes sense.
Oh, this nigga in Atlanta. Let me get this. Oh, snap, he all the way in Oakland. Let me hurry up and get him before he just too expensive, or before he just too damn busy. So that alone, it's just how we are. It's how we wired. People only want you when somebody else wants you. Girls
and you utilize the internet for that.
But not to say,
not skits and
I'm
stuff.
finna get on, because I done did like people like, you should do that. I ain't trying, because I've learned you got to use everything. Yeah. But you got to hone what your thing is and just let everything else be a plus. Like, but not, man, I got to hurt, bro. If it's working for you, it's gonna work for you. If not, and that's why me and Jeff so cold, because he like, especially from the city, he like that nigga on the screen. I'm that nigga on the stage, and when we come together, it make magic. Like when we do something on, that's how we came up with the counterfeiting little copy, even though that was what he was doing. When it come together, it was like, oh shit, y'all got like a whole thing now. That's where all the videos and a lot of movies, but we both want to do the acting thing, so now we done collabed on, like with the Double Cut. The Slim Thug movie that's gonna come out. We both play cops, but like dirty, ridiculous.
Man, we've been in conversation with Slim. Try to get Slim up here, and when that come out,
try to get most definitely,
so we can interview.
Like, and this comedy crap, like I wouldn't know Slim Thug and Zero hit me to come be in videos, and like me and Jeff was like probably the first people to ever get Zero to do a skit.
Yeah, that nigga don't.
How the hell does that work?
Like he came to a show one time and was like, "Hey, my nigga, you funny." He was at the Improv. He was like, "Hey, my nigga, you funny." And I was selling DVDs. This is how long ago it was. Glasses, and that boy, it was only $10, and that boy threw me $100. I was like, well, either you gonna get 10 DVDs, because I ain't got no change. I do not have 90 to give you back. You the first nigga bought a DVD tonight. And this one I knew he was real. And this one I knew he had some bread. He was like, I don't need no change back. I'm not gonna argue with you. Put the 100 in my pocket.
Gave one DVD.
He was like, you could give, nope, we're not gonna do that.
Give away.
It was like you can just give the other 9 away. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not finna, because that's gonna take the come up away. Now it's just I just sold 10 DVDs.
And you devaluing the shit.
Yeah, because right now I can pack up and go to the house. Because I projected to sell 10 DVDs. I'm not gonna give away 9. No, nigga.
That's that boy math, man.
He was like, that's real. I said, bet, long as you know, because I ain't gonna lie to you, and you find out, and then you get the mob and everybody that come look for me.
I'm the king of the ghetto.
Right. I don't know if you really live your dreams or not just yet. So we gonna keep it 100 in here. And then I was like, damn, this shit crazy. Like, this really put me with, you know what I'm saying? Came close.
Did Trey fuck with you? All the other Houston superstars?
Yeah, I'm cool with ESG, Zero, Slim Thug, me and Killer Calleon, real cool. Boston George, we real cool. I was like, damn, I got cool with all like the
Because I grew up listening
could
to
be dope deal ass rap niggas, like the real, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he quit this today, he moving packs, and I could be like, let me get one on consignment type shit, just in case the rap just. But I know you one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? So
let's talk about like what's next for you then. So you've been with nephew Tommy now. You said almost 5 years.
About 5 years. Yeah, since 17. So yeah, whatever.
I've heard some of the jokes that you got about. I heard some of the jokes you got around like, hey, now that you've been with nephew Tommy, price done went up, things like that don't change. You know, you I won't give you away your jokes, but you talk about going to designer stores.
Yeah.
But the designer stores are
Marshall, Rose.
We haven't heard great.
No, that's the trash truck.
And Burlington's is my designer stores.
You go into fancy places to get your new gear.
Fancy ass places.
Yeah, and so from there, do you have a plan to stay with nephew, or are you, hey, I'm trying to do my own tour?
No, it's always like that. I'm more of the boat type and just going with where the wave take me. Like, of course, I put that work in, because sometimes you can be too laid backish, standoffish, letting stuff just work for it instead of going out there and get it. But like, I like to see where it's going. I'm gonna say right now, I'm really, since the movies is down here now in the H with the opportunities and whatnot, and I've been able to get my share, I'm like really like, because that's my goal is to get on that screen.
You want to be an actor? I
do want to have that comedy, be known for my comedy and be like, boy, that nigga can act too. Like the opposite of the Eddie Murphy, like, cause he was like coming in, it's like
stand
straight,
up, and then it was 48
but then
hours.
it's like, when do we ever get another? But I don't never want people to be like, when we gon', like, this gonna always, because it's like a passion now, even though I wouldn't. But now it's like, boy, you can't, if God give you the talent, brother, you got to use it. Like, what's the point of having it? And then it was one of them talents that I was like, damn, I didn't know I had it. Yeah, like that. It was like, cause to know I could do 45 minutes, but I didn't know that. Like, I wasn't going out there like, I got 45. Yeah. I was just like, oh shit, I got 45. Like, that's crazy. But the movies, like right now, next week, I start shooting my first starring role.
Congratulations, brother.
In the movie called I Got the Juice.
Congratulations.
So it's gonna be like a 2-week shoot. Like, now this might, like all these other movies just been, you know, featuring and getting
because
in.
You know, I didn't know how I was gonna feel about you when you walked in after H-Town. You know, I was like, man, I really didn't like you.
But that's let you know, like, okay, he was just acting. He's acting up there a little bit.
Because I was mad. I was like, man, you did not have to do that at the end either.
Right. You gonna fool with me after this Slim Thug Double Cup drop and the I Got the Juice drop. Y'all gonna really fit. Like, and I'm gonna take it serious because this the first one. I got like 90% of the, like, I'm in the movie all day. It's kind of like a Friday type set.
Okay.
Like, on the porch. Yeah.
We gotta have you come back in the cast like we did with H-Town.
Oh, most definitely.
That's what we did. And the interview did well. And then after that, all of them, there was like, yo, we want to come back next time we got projects.
Most definitely. It's a lot of the people we could try. It's a lot of the people that was on that.
The last one. Okay.
That's gonna be nurtured, same like director.
That's what's up.
Shout out 4-5. He the creator, writer of it. And he wrote the hell out this mug because we did a table reading a couple weeks ago, and I was like, okay, so I'm really gonna learn my lines. I don't have to read. He wrote it good because I don't have to make up nothing. Yeah. Like a lot of the movies I've been in, they was like, just do you. I would like a little direction, a little like.
But that's what they sell comedians, because y'all. Right, that's why y'all make the best actors.
They be like, well, it say that, but
say it your way.
If you could think of something, and it's cool, but I want to
create the moment.
I want to also like let me get my lines, because it's gonna come to a point where I'm on a movie where they like. What give him his line, because that's definitely not the the more, not saying he's not professional, but the deeper you get into it, I might be on side of Boris Cujo or Samuel, and they gonna be like, you don't need to learn your lines,
motherfucker. Do you know how to read?
Motherfucker, you need to learn your lines.
Okay, next 10 years, where will we see you?
Ooh, everywhere. Next 10 years, that would be what, 30, 23, 3?
No, 2033.
Nigga, what number did he just say?
He got us in year 3000. He said 3023.
I will take the 30 off. 2033. Yeah, 2033.
What the man? Boy math. That's
it sounds like when we be
math.
Boy math. Yeah, that's how I had to teach it in special needs.
Let's get to some of these topics.
That's what I said. Next 10 years.
Because next 10 years, I want to be a household name. One of them ones where the upcoming comedians, when people be like, hey, who some of your top 3 comedians are, who you base your style off of? I want to be like a style, like somebody. Like I got a little bit from Kevin, and I got a little bit from Cat, and I got a little bit of Lil Darrell too. Like I want people to be like, boy, you kind of remind me of Lil Darrell, versus people telling me I remind them of comedians.
And then who's your style? Who your top? Let's give you your top 3 before we jump to a few topics.
My top 3 off back is easy, because I was Richard, Bernie, and Martin. And Richard,
I rarely hear Martin. We don't hear Martin a lot. I like Martin.
And I know why you say that. Well, from seeing you, you know how to control the room.
Like
Martin.
That Def Jam Martin, the host.
Yeah, I know what you said.
Like people don't realize how hard that was for him to come out there. First, people knew him, but they were still getting a really know him on that stage. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing a couple movies, but people was getting ran off that Def Jam stage, and for him to come out there, and it was just him.
Yep.
Being him, controlling the crowd, and I was like, damn. And then to see him switch over to doing all this comedy on the screen, but he was still him.
Yeah,
I was like, man, that's me, because everything I do, I just bring me. Yeah. And then Bernie's side is like they're telling it how it is, like taking your life and putting it on stage, and people being like, did you come up with that, or is that just your life? Because like I've been talking to y'all, all this just my life.
Exactly.
But why not turn? Because I'm gonna say what people don't want to hear. Like I be talking about,
people connect that way,
and they connect.
What's the guy we Ali
Sadiq?
Yeah, he does that well too.
OG, but one of the best storytellers.
That's what we say
ever.
Yeah,
like
I think more of a storyteller than a comedian.
The brother just go up there
and talk.
I've gotten a lot of my confidence on being comfortable with taking your time from him. Yeah. Like he'll go up there, sit down, cross his legs. Hey, how y'all doing?
Straight up.
You know how confident and how funny you finna be to go out there, because with comedy you got to catch people the first 30 seconds, especially when they don't know you. Even when they know you, comedy is one of the hardest form of entertainment in the world.
Oh, they looking for you to bust.
Because
I could tell, not to cut you off, but I could tell from your the recent one where the DJ Pops played the whole goddamn intro. The whole goddamn intro. So my T-shirt and your panties.
Joke
and
that I had to do, I had to take away from what the regular joke was.
Of course.
To say, hey, DJ Pops, look.
That's
brother,
what I said. Crowd control.
I say you got. I say y'all forgive him. He working with
he was on CDs.
And it's a lot of the like me. I knew me doing this.
Yeah.
People
would
looking like, oh, that nigga
I
going
remember that
through the
old
CD case.
Yeah.
Oh, bring it back. And I don't have to say nothing, but they know what I'm doing. I like the vision, like, and that's like what I get from like that Richard shit. Like he he was so visual. Yeah. Richard he would talk for like a pencil. Like he would be a pencil, like he would, like, you know what I'm saying? He would be cracked, like he would be a crack.
Smoke the crack, yeah.
He would be a crack pipe, like and then he got you believing like the crack pipe talking.
Right there. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he talking for a crack pipe, like as a character. Like, that's crazy. Yeah. So that's why I put all them.
Nah, so y'all now we gonna get into a few topics. So let people know where they can find you, etc. And then we jumping right into this Travis Kelce. I'm
Googleable. So y'all can find me on anything. Lil Darrell the comedian. LILDARREL. And that Googleable thing, I got that on shirts that I sell, and I got a DBA for it too. So I will sue you if you try to
with the Lil Darrell, has it ever been mistaken for that Ricky Smiley?
Every day, all day till today.
Wow.
They don't even say, am I Ricky Smiley? They be like, are you that same Lil Darrell? First off, it was never another Lil Darrell. He's never even brung up a person to play him. So how y'all be thinking? And people that told me, boy, I've been following your career for a long time. I was like, nah, you talking about Ricky Smiley? No. Lil Darrell. So some people confuse me with Lil JJ too.
I see
he was young, and then I don't know. I got the little, and I guess I don't know some of the stuff. I be
y'all both talk like y'all just eternally on grass.
I probably. And I had people come up to me after the show and be like, and I'm talking to them, they be like, oh, you really talk like that. Boy, you thought I was up there talking like that on purpose that whole time? Hell no. Like, that'll be annoying to have to sit up there and make my voice like that. Nah, I talk slow like that. I'm a little country and shit.
It's captivating though,
right?
Because motherfuckers
waiting. You want to wait on what he gonna say? Yeah. Like, I'm really waiting.
And that's why I had to get the confidence of being funny, because I was like, I can't speed it up. Fool, it ain't gonna get there no fast.
And it's ironic because you was a fast dude.
That is. That really is.
I am about to smoke your boots.
I'm finna
get your blind.
Boy, now how you talking? Just why?
Right. So we gotta say this to America. Get a drink break going. You good? We gotta say this to America
because they've been on
ass. Well, it was us by proxy. We just made the clip of you.
I've been getting a lot.
You can start. You can start it because America thinks that we really care about Taylor Swift,
brother. Look.
Y'all been talking about it a lot?
This is what happened. What I talked about was the difference of Travis Kelce with black women and when he dates Taylor Swift.
He dated a black person?
He dated her. She was from here.
All of his women been black.
Yeah, so everyone I don't clock who but we don't man care. Date. But this is what I was getting at. He went from the beard to the state trooper mustache.
That's definitely
and everybody, and I know he does it during training camp and all that stuff. Like, that's not what it is.
Bro, it's week 4.
Exactly.
Training camp is over.
And then he don't even celebrate the same.
He don't.
Like,
before he was
all
jigging and shit,
all the other shit. I love celebrations.
Now he spikes the ball.
He trying to get his commercials.
Bro, man,
no,
look,
that's what we're saying.
I'm saying. Everybody's clout chasing on everybody.
Somebody commented and said, it was a white guy too, and he said, nah, he's a sellout. You're absolutely right.
To who though? Because what is Kelce?
That's what I'm saying.
He white.
He white, right?
Yeah. No, we thought he was light skinned though.
I thought he was like Latino or something.
He said he's a sellout because now he's doing Pfizer commercials.
Oh yeah, he got a COVID shot.
He just hooked up with Mahomes on the
Taylor Swift.
Yep.
Now he's changed how he does things. I was like, God damn. I did not know all this came from just speaking on
Fox News
going from a beard to mustache.
Why you said that?
Fox News hates Travis Kelce because Taylor Swift be getting young people to vote for Democrats.
Dang, they really care about it being that deep, bro.
She got influence.
They said
bro.
she got.
I know she got influence, but you gonna be mad at this man.
They mad at him.
Cause he talked to a girl that influenced other folks.
Other people.
Not her.
Not her.
Cause she probably don't even vote.
Yeah.
I don't think none of them people vote because they know none of that shit really counts towards nothing.
And they
so
lifestyle,
where they gonna go to vote?
Yeah,
where ain't nobody gonna be like, there go Taylor Swift.
They don't have no goddamn.
You can't have. Hey, we got
booths.
celebrity booths.
Yeah.
To vote between now and Friday. If you're a celebrity, you got till Monday.
And you know how long you got to stay in them lines? It's not like Clear or TSA pre-check.
Yeah.
You got to stay in them lines.
And what camera person not gonna be at the celebrity vote place? You got
Taylor
Swift and
Kim
Hannah
Kardashian.
Montana standing in front of goddamn Marshall Falk or some shit.
Hey, he probably would be in that line.
In the line.
Hey guys, we going
How are
Democrat?
you? You're the Democrat. Get Jim Brown, Papa,
He dead,
Herschel Walker.
bro.
Well, you know, they put a hologram and have them sitting there. They cloning people. They bring back people all the time.
But what I'm saying is, people got to understand the agenda for the NFL is it's a business. And they just trying to make money
That's
off
what I
of this
said.
relationship.
Everybody's clout chasing there. Really, Taylor Swift is a clout chaser too.
Possibly.
Is she?
She is the clout, huh?
I feel like
Now
I don't
she's
know.
the clout. She's
I
the
don't
clout
know.
now.
She been that, but
Nah, she wasn't the clout.
Hold on.
She's been the clout
Let me.
for
You
so
know how long? I'm gonna let
I'm
you
the
go.
one that said it, though.
I'm gonna let you finish it. But
Right.
Beyonce had the best single of all time. Whatever. That's how long she's been.
Yeah, that's
the clout.
about 15 years.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, but that I see what you're saying, but that was what's the word?
That was like 15 years ago.
I know, but that's why Kanye made the song. I made her famous. Like that was his moment, and she was just the butt of it.
She
No, that was-
winning.
She won it, but
That
I don't
was her
think.
sacrifice.
I know.
Beyonce.
I know, but I don't
She
think.
was supposed to let him come up there. That's why she took the
I don't
look.
think
Look
if
at the
Kanye
video
would've
close.
never went up
she
there, I
gave
think it
him a
would've been
clear
just-
shot to get up there.
What's the other girl name?
She
What's
too
the
talented,
girl
bro.
What's the other white girl name that make pop music that used to be live?
Jay.
It's
Taylor
so
Swift
many.
too talented, bro.
I'm just saying, if Kanye would have never done that, I don't think she would have been as big as she is.
No.
Am I
bro.
crazy?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
As somebody
I just thought-
as somebody
Kanye
Kanye
said
Kanye.
something about George Bush too, and look where he at.
Straight up.
I mean,
Look,
shit, George Bush he don't
as
need to be
somebody
up there. He
who
got old
knows
money.
A little bit about like white people stuff because I be watching shows and shit. Taylor Swift is solidified.
Oh, she's the biggest
Shit,
celebrity.
Amber,
Like-
he had Amber Rose. Like everybody he
Look,
touched.
we talking about this right now. Kelsey been playing ball.
He has, and we've never talked about
They
Kelsey on
won
this.
2 rings.
Super Bowls in 5 years, and they just not, bro. They had the countdown when they talking about football.
I know.
They had a segment this morning.
With
I say
Taylor
that-
Swift.
I say that-
That's what
Taylor
made
Swift.
I
it
say
bad,
that to
bro.
say that Taylor always does this thing, even with the award shit when she can't believe she won
I know.
type shit.
I know.
So I just like she be like kind of.
But that's just being humble. That's being humble.
That's just
it'd be
saying, like
like-
she's at the high table
Who else
of
she
that.
dated?
of that-
Who else she dated?
She dated the little
And then she
dude.
set up.
I don't know. I don't know who she
this-
dated. I don't know who she
this-
dated.
I don't look up her stuff. This how I know this stuff because they always talk about this
I'm
girl.
hating.
She dated the girl.
Basically.
She
I'm
dated
hating.
the kid from Twilight.
Which one?
The werewolf.
The wolf,
The wolf.
The swole one.
boy,
No, the wolf.
The
oh,
swole.
the swole one.
Taylor
The swole
Lautner.
one. Okay.
Luckily, we got a white in
We
it.
do got a white. Thank you.
We
Thank
got
you.
Taylor Lautner. She dated John
John
Mayer,
Mayer.
The guitar nigga.
guitar guy.
Okay.
He was on
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
She dated the goddamn guy from
Ain't nobody saying she a thought like Kim
Hold on, that's what I'm
Kardashian.
saying.
Why? Because that let you know how far
high
in
she
the
is.
table she is,
No,
bro.
I'm thinking.
Hold on.
When you asserted,
Hold on. Stats and information gave us a
Harry
list. All
Styles.
right. Now we don't.
Matter of fact, look,
Hold on. Before you go to this,
they got a whole
I know,
goddamn Google.
and they talk down on Holly Berry because she got all these. But look at Taylor. I didn't even know she had all these.
But I'm just saying,
And
you don't
again,
know
but
that.
I
You
don't
think
care
she's
who she
buttoning it
dated.
let me
up
preface
for
this
her.
though because our comments about to be in shambles.
Yeah,
because
it's gonna be
everybody
fucked
been
up.
saying. Everybody been saying.
Y'all make me
Y'all
the
some
face
hoe
of
ass.
it.
Yeah, we are. You are the face of
Hey,
it.
we
But
really Swifties.
we really cool though. Like people,
Yeah, they saying y'all
they call
because
they
y'all
call
hating on
we
Taylor.
talking about other people dating. They're like, y'all lame, y'all sound just like women. We just mentioned what was happening.
It's a goddamn
first
podcast.
off,
I said we a podcast.
we had to look this up. We didn't know.
We did not
I just
know.
found out she got around like that.
Yeah, we don't know
I was today's years old
Bro.
when I found out Taylor was a little thotty. Tatiana, because
Look,
listen,
all of us, 'cause
she
we
talked
can-
to all them and all
Segue.
them hits.
Segue. Look,
Would you
we're
hit?
talking about this. Hold
Yes.
You like that type of shit?
No,
on. Get
but
to it.
I'm
Get
just
the segue. on the Shay. Brittany Renner said that she had 35.
Yeah.
lies.
Yeah,
That's hold on.
I don't think that's true.
I'm
My
not-
money
I'm not
bag
talking
was
about that,
lies.
though. Look, wait.
Lies.
I am not judging her on the 35. I'm asking, are our numbers around that or even more?
Hold on, we gotta put
'Cause it's a
button. We gotta
double
put a
standard.
button on Taylor. That's a deep conversation. Let's put a button on Taylor.
That button
real quick.
been gone. She's
Okay,
white.
cool.
We
Okay,
done.
cool.
Taylor Free.
And the
only
NFL
reason I know about her now because she dating somebody in something that I watch, and I happen to be watching that
That's what I'm
game.
saying.
That's what
and
they
they
put it
showed
in her
up,
face.
right?
They
And they
put
was
it in her
like,
face.
"Whoa!"
Right, and
it
the
was-
NFL is
now they talking
promoting the
about it.
game at the Jets.
Just like
Stadium.
everybody at Colorado because of Dion,
Yeah.
the NFL is going to
putting it in our
benefit off of
face.
Taylor.
So
Right.
it's not like we just sitting around talking about
Right.
who people are dating. If you watch that game, if he caught a slant on first,
I know. They showed her.
They showed her.
That's what I said made me mad. They
And
made it
they
look
be
like she
people
invented
mama at the game. And they
Exactly.
don't show their mama that
Ever.
much.
It's a TikTok.
That's a good point.
It's a TikTok of a Dolphins linebacker. He number 55 or 58, one of the two. And it was like it would have been like a hella cute thing for them to promote because he was like, man, where my mom at? Looking on the stands, he was mic'd up.
They
Where
didn't
my
show his
mama
mama at all, did they?
He was like, oh, I found my mama. Everybody should have
Boom,
been.
there it is. All right, that's
it
enough
right
of his
there.
mama.
Phil, are you all right, brother? I got to check in with you right now. I mean, you've been real quiet, holding that hand. You know what I'm saying? I got to make sure.
You need some medicine.
You need you on perks.
Nah, I ain't
That
on
little
perks.
post thing by throbbing, huh? That little shit hurt. That little, when your post hit, that little shit hurt,
He
boy.
got a praying hands, piece and chain.
Did you always have that? Or
Can you do that?
You got that since
Phil.
the end.
Oh man, he can't even pray hands, bro.
All right, ask that
Nigga
question.
like Jason Pierre-Paul.
And he played that same game
With the club.
his, yep.
With the club. He
So
put the
don't
ball
tell
over
me
his
what
head.
you can do.
He did.
with the
They
club.
put the ball
Boy,
over his
look,
head.
so now you need to
That
you
nigga
need
like
to,
Wolverine.
right. You need to come on with it.
Nah, the hell I do.
Your pocket.
He get paid to go out there with that. Ain't nobody
This is
paying
what
me
I was
to do
getting
that.
at. Like, it's been a whole thing hoopla about her saying she had 35 bodies.
Lies.
In 2023, I feel like people should not care about this type of shit. If it's not,
Your body,
it's
you
not your
finna
body
create.
or whatever. I honestly, I was when she was like 35 bodies, I was like, that's cool.
All I hated
Okay,
was
so-
all I hated
you
was
say
the
you
jokes.
think she lying, you think it's more. Or
I think it's
less.
more. I
No.
think it's definitely
More,
more.
you-
I don't care. I'm saying for
I
me,
don't care
I'm
about that.
saying
I was like, oh, that's cute.
that didn't surprise me.
What
And that's
surprised
not a high number if you okay, so
So you
I'm
gotta
gonna put
preface it.
everybody
You gotta
on here
preface
in
it.
our
we
world.
counted 35 for this girl when we was in high school.
Exactly.
You got to preface.
And that was just all people we say that's just count all the niggas we know personally.
That's what I'm saying.
That hit this one girl we was talking about, and we made it to like 40. And we was still in high school at the time. We was like, ooh, that's who we know.
Yeah.
And
So
then if a partner dated her,
And she moved across the country.
the people that's like that's too many, they
ain't
wasn't
getting no
they wasn't
Gucci or
outside.
none.
They wasn't outside.
Nuh-uh.
But the thing that offended me is how people started making memes like Unc was trying to be number 36. He was real giggly with her though.
He just making content.
Nah, he was leaning in a lot.
he took all them shots.
He took all them shots.
That nigga said,
He said,
the camera on me.
Give me some more drink. He trying to make sure he was ready just in case she had went for it.
put the camera on.
Shit. Nigga, do you not hear me? Hey, hold on. We're gonna have a camera. If you a producer, aspiring producer, aspiring status, what's it called?
Stats and information.
Stats and information.
We got jobs. We got jobs for you.
That nigga was back there watching the game.
I know. We got jobs for these.
Y'all
John
suck.
got you.
John was back
John
here.
ain't even supposed to be here, bro.
Hey, look, hold up. we gonna keep it full service. If you an aspiring photographer, videographer, you came an hour late.
And you're watching the game.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't feel bad for watching my game. Shout out my Texans for taking the dub. We 2-2.
We got terrible people around us.
But what offended me, like I was saying, and then Rick Fox, he tried to be number 36.
Oh yeah,
He was hitting on her too.
Yeah, bro.
yeah, he put a tweet.
He was serious too. Like, what could a biracial brother get?
Man, niggas be thirsty.
Yes, bro.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Twitter make people so thirsty
It do.
these
Twitter
days.
make people horny.
Because you right there.
You horny.
And
Yeah.
if you famous enough,
You can get
you
it.
know whatever you tweet, it's gonna get retweeted.
Facts.
Enough to where the person might actually see it. What's the dude with the little Twitch thing was trying to get Summer Walker deal?
Kasinek.
And just because a tweet got him either blocked or closer to it or whatever the case, that's why I'm trying to get famous.
Facts. Yeah,
so
yeah.
because I'ma just tweet out, hey,
I need everybody who follow me give me $1.
$1.
Hey,
And I did that in school one time.
We all
I went
did that, I
around and
think.
told
Everybody asked
everybody
for a
that
dollar.
through there and I need $1. And I ended up with $65
I think all of us
by
did
the
that.
end of the day.
I
I was
definitely
like,
did that
hell
too.
yeah, that worked. Because that's ain't nobody gonna ask you
Where you
for
get
$1
$1.
back.
Yeah.
And if it do, it ain't gonna be all 65 people.
Straight up.
And if it is, we got a problem because I do not have all y'all dollars.
All right, before we leave, I want to keep it on sports. We'll come back and do some other topics. I do want to talk about these NBA trades because Dame on the Bucks. Does that make them the instant favorites?
Nah.
Nah.
man, this shit is
It's-
oversaturated.
it's-
Like,
it's-
ain't
it's
even
like
news
right
like
here.
that no more.
Who's better
Boston.
than them? Because of Drew Holiday.
Boston just brought Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
The only thing that I fear Boston's downfall would ironically be that white man. Like
Kristaps.
yes, because he's either gonna get hurt or he's just gonna do some dumb shit. Like I don't feel like he's a difference maker like Stephen A was making him like before Drew Holiday was even a Celtic. He said that they were like the favorites in the East because of that deal. I didn't think that.
That gives him some extra size
Yeah.
though.
But
Kristaps still nice.
he's nice, but he don't work. Like, and I don't say it like he's not a bucket. Dallas, he didn't work with Luka.
He did not.
When he was the guy in New York,
He did not
it
work.
didn't work.
Washington, he
And
hooped.
Washington, he got his numbers, but they didn't do
hooped
shit.
in Washington.
He was hooping. That's how he got
his
this deal.
numbers, but they didn't do nothing though.
But that team was
that
balling.
team was,
He was
but they was
balling.
still like
They was
Kuzma
in-
was balling.
They
Yeah.
was in the playoffs. They was in the playoffs going into that last month, and then it just plummeted.
Yeah.
He just don't like. I don't feel like he's a difference maker. Now Drew Holiday makes it like they are even.
They're even.
He's the difference maker.
Yeah.
So
He gonna give him what Smart gave him.
he's better. That's an upgrade.
He is better. It
He's
is
an
an
upgrade.
upgrade.
better than
Smart, but Smart was going
Smart-
off in the playoffs.
What
Think
He was
about it.
facilitating.
Smart was
about the
also
shots.
doing too much.
Exactly. Think
And
about the shots
it
he
was
missed.
two main plays with the two extra got the unnecessary foul,
And then the shots.
then he turned it over.
Drew Holiday
trying
making
to
them
do
shots.
too much. Like do what they got you for.
exactly.
Get on your
Defensive
D,
rebound.
Get on your intensity.
Yeah.
He trying to bring the ball up. Boy, keep that ball up.
But he the
They
point
wanna-
guard.
I don't
He the
give a
point guard.
That's why they got Derek
damn.
White,
Can you hurry up
But no,
and give
That's why they
it
got
up?
there. And
Drew
Brogdon.
Holiday-
And Brogdon at the
Brogdon
time.
is gone.
No, what I'm saying is that's last year.
But
they
Brogdon
should've-
broke his elbow.
Oh, he
They
sure
ain't
did.
had
He
no
sure did.
choice
He sure did.
because
He
that's
sure
his position, but
Yeah,
that
he
ain't
sure did.
they ain't got him.
Then they could've
for
let
his-
Derek White bring
for
the ball
his
up.
assists.
Yeah,
they
could let
got
Derek
him
White
for
bring the ball.
defense, and
But
like damn, he
He
forced
was
to play the
defensive
point.
player of the year though, bro.
2 years
2
ago.
years ago.
Yeah.
Man, come
That's
on.
defense though. But at the end of the day, I feel like with Boston, that Porzingis is like the difference maker, and then they got to get some more depth.
Oh, without question. They lost a lot of three
But
players.
at the same time, the Bucks, they got to get some. They got to get some more pieces too.
They do because
Phil.
Middleton ain't he's not reliable,
He's a good third option though.
but he ain't never there now.
That's true. He did get hurt.
Availability
Yeah.
is the best
Availability is the
ability,
best ability.
and he has not been there.
Yes.
Every time you turn around, if they had Middleton, well, they don't.
They don't.
Get somebody
So
else.
somebody explain to me how did the Miami thing drop off?
I just think they didn't have the assets because nobody cared about Tyler Hero.
They did have the assets. They just wanted too much.
But they didn't want Tyler Hero.
He passed his
Pat
little.
Riley dropped the ball. That's
You
what
think
it is.
so?
Oh, you gonna
'cause
put a
look,
stain on his record?
No, because Pat Riley is Jalen Rose is the one that coined it. It's like the Raleigh Mafia,
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
Miami Mafia. So he be stuck in his ways.
Yeah.
It happened with LeBron. All he had to do was allow LeBron's people, do what they do, and LeBron would have still been the Heat. Soon LeBron caught wind of what he was doing, he was gone. And then that was the first domino that fell. The second one was just now because all he had to do, they had a third team trade, I believe, with Utah.
Oh, see, Utah
wanted Tyler Hero bad.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tyler Hero was fit Utah, bro.
All they had to do was add another first round pick.
Around his people.
Yeah, Utah and Tyler Hero would have fit perfect.
He gonna be the most flavor in Utah.
Facts.
But the same color.
This is the same Pat Riley that took a hopeless team to the finals.
No, I understand that.
And he's putting the pieces together still.
He just like he be standing firm in what he was gonna do.
In big deals.
Gave the plan that they gave the deal. Mm-hmm. First Portland wanted Bam Adebayo, and they said hell no. And then they had a third team set up for Tyler Hero. And then they actually had the fourth set up for the Yusuf, the guy from Portland.
Oh, yeah.
They had already set that up for him to go to the Suns. So all that was in play. All they had to do was give more picks. And matter of fact, he didn't want to give up Jokic or whatever. The Jokic they got, he didn't want to get that up.
So I'm confused about Portland. So they seem to be like,
I'm saying Portland didn't. Portland wanted that. They didn't want to give it up.
They didn't want to give
Miami
up.
Miami didn't want to give it up.
But they seem so enthused about these two new guards they got, these two young guards they got now. Yeah. So they want to get rid of Dame. It seemed like they wanted to get rid of him.
They was ready to give. They just said they wanted more from Miami, and Miami was not willing to give more.
Oh, so they wanted
another first round pick, and they wanted the Jokic kid, and they didn't want to give it up.
So why Jimmy Butler hating on Minnesota?
Because he wanted Dame.
He wanted Dame. He wanted Dame.
But you can't hate when your front office ain't doing it right. You know
Still, shit.
All they had was Hero and shit.
Hero and picks.
And they could have offset or offloaded Lowry's contract too. He's on an expiring contract, so they could have got rid of that. But
we talking about people past their prime.
Lowry is probably at this point actually past his prime.
I say,
he's still useful.
But a couple years ago in Toronto, he was still good.
Lowry he not like X shorts.
He not like he do.
Hold on, no, he don't.
Yes, he does, bro.
Little fat short, stubby little motherfucker with them little running all the way. He know he can't wear them little regular shorts.
Bro, please tell me where they can find you again. He said he wear 3X shorts.
He does.
He hooping in 2000.
What are you talking about?
He act like he out there with Iverson or something. Boy, put on them regular shorts.
He does.
That's why you turning the ball over. You try to cross over, it's getting caught up on your shorts.
Nigga trying to cross over in cloths. Them hoes getting caught up.
He trying You remember that
commercial? Niggas used to hoop in jeans before school.
I used to hoop in jeans.
We was built different.
And I had shorts under my jeans, bro.
We had shorts.
But we also was wearing big ass Paco jeans too. It's used to skinny.
I was wearing Jinko.
I was wearing Jabos.
Yep, Jabos and shorts under.
And Nietzsche, I went to Johnston.
Nigga, you had a scholarship there too.
I was at the band. I was after that. I was in theater and I was in the art class.
Our cousins went there. They played band.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to Welch. Now there, my mama was like,
Yeah.
I was like, come on, mom. She was like, I said, I stay right here by everybody that's going. I'm doing the same. She was like, no, you need a break from these niggas. We went over there and I was like, boy, this ain't no better. There's niggas and Mexicans over here. We had a whole war in the back. Purple. No. I did have a pair of purple and Nietzsche jeans with you remember the shiny jeans? I had a clean ass pair. I wore them every Friday.
With your collar shirt.
Yeah, with big JMS on it. I was ripping.
Look, telling people where to find you, brother. We getting out of here.
On FanDuel.
FanDuel. Tell them
The yearbook, bitch. What you mean? I got some newspaper clippings. Shout out Houston Chronicle for putting me on the 4th page.
Really?
Yeah, I got one. I'm gonna find it. I'll bring it up when we do the
movie.
Yeah,
we need that newspaper clip.
Yeah,
we
I'm
do
gonna find it.
All right, tell the people where to find you, all that good stuff.
Lil Darrell the Comedian, LILDARREL the Comedian, no spaces. That's my Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Farmers Meat, Backpage, MySpace, whatever. Pull that up.
You should have said it like spelled it like Splackavelli.
Oh, well, it's really spelled like Darrell. My mama named me after my daddy, but she really wasn't fucking with him. So she said, "I give you the name, but you ain't gonna get the spelling." She was real petty. Lord rest her soul, but she was petty. But yeah, that's why it's spelled.
What was
like
the song?
Huh?
What was the song?
My mama whole song. Girl, you look good. Won't you back that ass up? That was my mama whole song. But listen, everybody got a whole song, so we not.
And if you hadn't seen his whole song bit, y'all missing out because that shit is hilarious for real, brother. We appreciate it,
man. I appreciate y'all.
OU Texas reminder.
Yes, sir.
I think tickets already sold out though.
Ooh.
I clicked the link the other day, so the watch party is sold out. We gonna be in Dallas at the OU Texas watch party. Where our Jet game at? We got a game. We gonna be we working on a collaboration with Jet. New Jet magazine. So y'all be on the lookout for the game that we do. We got live pod the entire time.
Raise it up more.
Raise it up more. Okay, we got it. We gonna live pod the entire game, and then at halftime we gonna do an activation OU versus Texas. So y'all be on the lookout for that.
Y'all ain't want to invite a nigga that Sunday, huh?
You can come.
That's
we in Dallas.
Saturday,
come with us next Saturday. We in Dallas Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Come
next week?
Yeah.
Damn, I gotta be in Killeen. Wait.
Killeen ain't that far.
It ain't. I'll be out there Friday.
You could pull up.
I could pull up, make it back.
You could definitely get on stage with us, brother.
What time y'all go up?
We'll talk after mic.
Big.
All right, that's episode 265. We out.